That day, I came home early from work. I don't know if it was intuition, built up anger, or pure exhaustion, but something pushed me to grab my keys and go back home in the middle of the morning. I had a headache. I felt off, and I just wanted to change clothes, drink some water, and leave again. That's it. Nothing more. At that point, nothing seemed strange. How naive I was. I opened the door, and the first thing I felt was silence. A strange silence. The kind that isn't normal when your husband is supposedly working from home. The house was too clean, too still, and that's when I started to sense something, like a warning. I set my purse on the table and walked slowly. I didn't yell. I didn't call his name, not because I was being careful, but because something inside me already knew. The air smelled different. Perfume. Perfume that wasn't mine. That's when I understood everything. I saw him come out of the bathroom with that look I now hate, that everything's fine look, that bastard's face of someone who thinks he's in control. He froze when he saw me. Literally, he stood there like his brain had been unplugged. "What are you doing here?" he said. "I thought you were at work." Right then, I knew he was in deep trouble. I didn't answer. I looked him up and down. Different shirt, hair fixed, nervous eyes. And then I heard a noise, just a slight movement, soft. It came from the bedroom. That sound was everything. I walked straight toward the room. He stepped in front of me. "Wait," he said, "don't go in." And that's when something exploded inside me. "Don't go in?" I screamed. "Who do you think you are to tell me not to go into my own house, you bastard?" I pushed him. Yes, I pushed him hard. I felt his body stumble back. I went into the bedroom. The bed was a mess. Our bed. And without thinking, without breathing, I opened the closet. There she was. Another woman, hiding, crouching down, eyes open wide, shaking, wearing clothes that weren't his but weren't mine either. It wasn't surprise, it was pure rage. I don't know what my face looked like. I don't know what I yelled first. I only know that something inside me shut off and something much darker turned on. "Who the hell are you?" I screamed at her. "Get out of there!" She mumbled something stupid, something useless. I didn't even hear what it was because I was already throwing things at the bastard. First a shoe, then a glass, then whatever I could grab. I screamed everything at him, called him a traitor, sick, trash, and he tried to get closer, telling me to calm down. "Don't touch me," I yelled. "Don't touch me." And that's when I went after her. I didn't think. I didn't hesitate. I grabbed her by the hair. Yes, by the hair. Hard. I felt her scream, felt her trying to get away. I dragged her out of the closet by force. I didn't care about anything. Not if she fell, not if she cried, not if she begged. I saw red. "Let go of me," she screamed. "Get out of my house," I screamed back. "Get out now." I had her and I wasn't going to let go. I was not going to let go. If it weren't for the bastard stepping in, I don't know how far it would have gone. He put himself between us, grabbed my arms, tried to pull us apart. "Stop, stop," he shouted, "both of you." "Move," I screamed at him. "Move or I swear I'll destroy you." He separated us by force. I was still shaking. She was crying. He was breathing like he'd just run a marathon. The room was a disaster. Things on the floor, drawers open, everything wrecked. I stood there, looking at them both, at him with the fakest guilty face I've ever seen, and at her, fixing her clothes, avoiding my eyes. What a pathetic scene. "How long?" I asked, not screaming this time. "How long, you bastard?" He looked down. "It's not what it looks like." That's when I knew it wasn't over yet. Not the screaming, not the breaking, not the destruction of everything he'd done.
It's not what it looks like.
That phrase. That phrase. The phrase of cowards. I stared at him. I didn't scream. I approached slowly, with a calm I didn't even know I had. That dangerous calm, the one that comes right before everything explodes. "Are you seriously going to tell me that?" I asked him. "Are you going to look me in the eyes and tell me it's not what it looks like when I found another woman hiding in the closet of my house?" She was against the wall, crying silently, avoiding my gaze. Good. Don't look at me, because if she did, I wouldn't be responsible for what came next. "Go," I said to her, my voice steady. "Get dressed, grab your things, and leave now." I didn't know he was married," she stammered. "Shut up," I yelled. "I don't care what you knew or didn't know. I don't want to see you in my house ever again. Now." The bastard tried to say something. "Honey, calm down, please." "Don't call me honey," I spat. "Never call me honey again." She went to the bathroom to get her clothes. I stayed with him, alone, face to face. That's when it got real. "How could you?" I said. "How could you bring her here, to our house, to our bed?" "It was a mistake." "No," I cut him off. "A mistake is taking a wrong turn. This was a decision, many decisions, lying to me, hiding her, putting her in the closet like she was an object." I threw the remote at him. It hit his chest. He didn't even flinch. "You know what's worst?" I continued. "It's not that you cheated, it's that you thought you were smarter than me." She came out of the bathroom, dressed in a rush. She didn't raise her head. She walked quickly toward the door. "Wait," he said. "Let me take you." "Don't take her anywhere," I shouted. "Let her leave just like she came." When she closed the door behind her, the silence was deafening. We stared at each other. No witnesses, no excuses. "How long?" I asked again. He sighed. "Months." "Months?" I laughed. "Months bringing another woman into my house while I believed you like an idiot." He sat on the bed. Our bed. "I love you." "No," I said. "You don't love. You use. You lie. You hide. You betray." I grabbed a suitcase, opened it, started throwing his clothes inside. Shirts, pants, everything. "What are you doing?" he asked. "I'm removing you from my life, now." He tried to grab my arm. "Please, let's talk." I jerked free. "Don't touch me. You've already touched me enough without me knowing." I carried the suitcase to the door, opened it, and left it there. "Leave." "I have nowhere to go." "Not my problem." Pause. "You should have thought about that before hiding her in the closet." He stood still, as if he couldn't believe it. "Is this how it ends?" "No," I said. "This is how my life begins, without you." I grabbed my phone and showed him the screen. "You know what? I already messaged your sister and your mother. I told them everything." His face crumbled. "How could you?" "Like you could cheat on me with the truth." He left. I closed the door and leaned my back against it. Only then did my legs start to shake. Only then did I cry. Not for him, for me, for the woman who trusted, for the one who never checked closets. That night I slept alone, in silence, with the house still a mess, but for the first time in a long time, at peace. Because I lost a husband, but I gained something far more important, my dignity. And the bastard, I never saw him again.